Sai, Shri Sai Satcharitra, Chapter 39. Chapter 39 describes Baba's knowledge of Sanskrit, his interpretation of the verse from Gita, and the construction of the Samadhi Mandir. Preliminary. Blessed is Shirdi and blessed is Dwarkamai, where Shri Sai lived and moved until he took Mahasamadhi. Blessed are the people of Shirdi, whom he obliged and for whom he lived there. Shirdi was a small village first, but it attained importance on account of his contact and became a tirtha, that is a holy place of pilgrimage. Equally blessed are the women folk of Shirdi. Blessed is their whole and undivided faith in him. They sang the glories of Baba while bathing, grinding, pounding corn, and doing other household work. Baba's interpretation. Nobody believed that Baba knew Sanskrit. One day he surprised all by giving an interpretation of a verse from the Gita to Nana Sahib Chandorkar. Nana Sahib Chandorkar was a good student of the Vedanta. He had read Gita with commentaries. He fancied that Baba knew nothing of Sanskrit texts. So Baba one day pricked the bubble. These were the days before crowds flocked to Baba, when Baba had individual meetings at the mosque with such devotees. Nana was sitting near Baba and massaging his legs and muttering something under his breath. Baba said, "Nana, what are you mumbling to yourself?" "Nana, I am reciting a shloka." Baba said, "What shloka?" "Nana, from Bhagavad Gita." Baba said, "Say it loudly." Nana then recited it as follows. Tat vidhi prani patena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshayanti te jnanam jnanani tattva darshinah. Baba, Nana, do you understand it? Nana said yes. Baba, if you do, then tell me its meaning. Nana said it means this: making Sashtang Namaskar, that is prostration, asking the Guru, serving him, learn what this knowledge is. Then those who have attained the real knowledge of Sadavastu, that is Brahma, will give you Upadesha, that is instructions of knowledge. Baba, then Nana, I do not want this sort of collected purported of the whole stanza. Give me each word its grammatical force and meaning. Then Nana explained it word by word. Baba said, Nana, is it enough to merely make prostration? Nana, I do not know any other meaning for the word pranipat than making prostration. Baba, what is pariprashna? Nana, asking questions. Baba, what does prashna mean? Nana said, the same, that is questioning. Baba said, if pariprashna means the same as prashna, that is question, why did Vyasa add the prefix pari? Was Vyasa off his head? Nana said, I do not know any other meaning for the word pariprashna. Baba said, seva, what sort of seva is meant? Nana said, just what we are doing to you. Baba says, is it enough to render such service? Nana, I do not know what more is significant by the word seva. Baba, in the next line, it is Upadekshayanti te jnanam. Can you read any other word in lieu of jnanam? Nana, yes. Baba, what word? Nana said, Ajnanam. Baba, taking that word, that is instead of Gyan, is any meaning made out of the verse? Nana says, no. Shankara Bhashya gives no such construction. Baba says, never mind. If he does not, is there any objection in using the word Ajnana if it gives a better sense? Nana says, I do not understand how to construe by placing Ajnan on it. Baba says, why does Krishna refer Arjun to Tattvadarshis to do his prostration, interrogation and service? Was not Krishna a Tattvadarshi, in fact, Gyan itself? Nana says, yes, he was, but I do not make out why he referred Arjun to Gyanis. Baba says, have you not understood this? Nana was humiliated, his pride was knocked down. Then Baba began to explain. It is not enough merely to prostrate before the Gyanis. We must make Sarvasva Sharanagati, that is complete surrender to the Sadguru. Mere questioning is not enough. The question must not be made with any improper motive or attitude, or to trap the guru and catch mistakes in the answer, or out of idle curiosity. It must be earnest with the view to achieve spiritual progress or liberation. Seva. Seva is not rendering service with the feeling that one is free to offer or refuse service. One must feel that he is not the master of the body, that the body is Guru's and exists merely to render service to him. If this is done, the Sadguru will show you what the knowledge referred to in the previous stanza is. Nana did not understand what is meant by saying that a guru teaches Agnan. Baba says, how is Gyan Upadesh, that is imparting realization, to be effected? Destroying of ignorance is Jnana. Removal of ignorance is, O Arjun, if dream and sleep disappear, you are yourself. It is like that. Is there anything different or independent in Jnana besides the destruction of ignorance? Expelling darkness means light. Destroying duality means non-duality, that is Advaita. Whenever we speak of destroying Dvaita, we speak of Advaita. Whenever we talk of destroying darkness, we talk of light. If we have to realize the Advaita state, the feeling of Dvaita in ourselves has to be removed. That is the realization of the Advaita state. Who can speak of Advaita while remaining in the Dvaita state? Unless one gets into that state of non-duality, how can one know it and realize it? Again, the Shishya, like the Sadguru, is the embodiment of Gyan. The difference between the two lies in the attitude, high realization of Sadguru and his marvelous superhuman sattva and unrivaled capacity and Aishwarya Yoga, that is divine powers. The Sadguru is Nirgun, Sat Chit Anand. He has indeed taken human form to elevate mankind and raise the world. But his real Nirgun nature is not destroyed thereby even a bit. His existence, divine power, and wisdom remain undiminished. The disciple also is in fact of the same Swarupa, but it is overlaid by the effect of the sanskars of the innumerable births in the shape of ignorance, which veils his view that he is Shuddha Chaitanya. As stated therein, he gets the impressions. I am a jiva, a creature, meek and poor. The Guru has to root out these offshoots of ignorance and has to give upadesh or instructions. To the disciple held spellbound for endless generations by the ideas of his being a jiva, the Guru imparts the teaching, you are God, you are mighty and opulent. Then he realizes that he is God really. The perpetual delusion under which the disciple is laboring, that he is the body and that he is a creature or ego, that God and the world are different from him, is an ignorance inherited from innumerable past births. From actions based on it, he has derived his joy, sorrows, and mixtures of both. To remove the delusion, this error, this root ignorance, he must start the inquiry. How did the ignorance arise? Where is it? And to show him, this is called the Guru's Upadesh. The following are the instances of Agnan. First, I am Jiva. Second, body is the soul, that is, I am the body. Third, God, world and Jiva are different. Fourth, I am not God. 5. Not knowing that body is not the soul. And 6. Not knowing that God, world and Jiva are one. Unless these errors are exposed to his view, the disciples cannot learn what God, Jiva, world, body, how they are interrelated and whether they are different from each other or are one and the same. To teach him these and destroy his ignorance is the instruction in the Jnana or Agnan. Why should Jnana be imparted to the Jiva? Upadesh is merely to show him his error and destroy his ignorance. Baba added, Pranipata implies complete surrender. Surrender must be of the body, mind and wealth. Why should Krishna refer to other jnanis? Sadabhakta takes everything to be Vasudeva. As Shri Krishna knows that there are such gurus and disciples, he refers Arjun to them so that their greatness be known. Construction of the Samadhi Mandir. Baba never made any fuss about things which he wanted to accomplish, but he so skillfully arranged the circumstances that the people were surprised at the slow but sure results attained. The construction of the Samadhi Mandir is an instance. Shriman Bapu Saheb Bhutti, the famous multimillionaire of Nagpur, lived in Shirdi with his family. Once an idea arose in his mind that he should have a building of his own there. Sometime after this, while he was sleeping in the Dikshit Wada, he got a vision. Baba appeared in his dream and ordered him to build a Wada with a temple. Shama, who was sleeping there, also got a similar vision. When Bapu Sahib awoke, he saw Shama crying and asked the latter as to why he was in tears. Shama replied that in his vision, Baba came to him and ordered distinctly, "Build the Wada with the temple. I shall fulfill the desires of all." On hearing the sweet and loving words of Baba, I was overpowered with emotion. My throat was choked, my eyes were overflowing with tears, and I began to cry. Bapu Sahib was surprised to see that both their visions tallied. Being a rich and capable man, he decided to build a Wada there and drew up a plan with Shama. Kaka Sahib Dikshit also approved of it. And when it was placed before Baba, he also sanctioned it immediately. Then the construction work was duly started, and under the supervision of Shama, the ground floor, the cellar, and the well were completed. Baba, on his way to and from Lendi, also suggested some improvements. Further work was entrusted to Bapu Sahib Jog, and when it was going on, an idea struck Bapu Sahib Bhutti's mind that there should be an open space or platform in the center the image of Murlidhar to be installed. He asked Shama to refer this matter to Baba and get his consent. The latter asked Baba about this when he was just passing by the Wada. On hearing Shama, Baba gave his consent, saying, "After this temple is complete, I will come there to stay." And staring at the Wada, he added, "After the Wada is complete, we shall use it ourselves. We shall live, move, and play there, embrace each other, and be happy." Then Shama asked Baba whether this was the auspicious time to begin the foundation work of the central room of the shrine. Baba answered in the affirmative. Then Shama got a coconut broken there and started the work. In due time, the work was completed and an order was also placed for making a good image of the Murlidhar. But before it was ready, a new situation turned up. Baba became seriously ill. Bapu Sahib became very sad and dejected, thinking that if Baba passed away, his Vada would not be consecrated by the holy touch of Baba's feet, and all his money, about 1 lakh of rupees, would be wasted away. But the words "keep me in the Vada," which came out of Baba's mouth just before his passing away, consoled not only Bapu Sahib but one and all. In due time, Baba's holy body was placed and preserved in the central shrine meant for Murlidhar, and Baba himself became Murlidhar, and the Wada thus became the Samadhi Mandir of Sai Baba. His wonderful Leela is unfathomable. Blessed and fortunate is Bapu Sahib Bhutti, in whose Wada lies the holy and pure body of Baba. Bow to Shri Sai, peace be to all.